A wise historian usually stops 20 or 30 years before his own time because, like the rest of us, he can't see the wood for the trees. But I have tried in this program to say something about American civilization today, because what is fiercely in dispute between the communist and the non-communist nations is the quality and staying power of American civilization. Every other country scorns American materialism while striving to match it. Envy obviously has something to do with it, but there is a true basis for this debate, and it is whether America is in its ascendant or its decline. I myself think I recognize several of the symptoms that Edward Gibbon saw so acutely in the decline of Rome, which arise not from external enemies, but from inside the country itself. A love of show and luxury, a widening gap between the very rich and the very poor. The exercise of military might in places remote from the centers of power, an obsession with sex, freakishness in the arts masquerading as originality, and enthusiasm pretending to creativeness, and a general desire to live off the state, whether it's a junkie on welfare or a government-subsidized airline. In a word, the idea that Washington, Big Daddy, will provide. Yet I have tried to show that the original institutions of this country still have great vitality. Much of the turmoil here springs from the energy of people who are trying to apply those institutions to forgotten minorities. Now, as for our rage to believe that we've found the secret of liberty in general permissiveness from the cradle on, I can only recall the saying of a wise Frenchman: liberty is the luxury of self-discipline. And historically, those peoples that did not discipline themselves had it thrust on them from the outside. That's why the usual cycle of great nations has been first a powerful tyranny, broken by revolt, the introduction of liberty, the abuse of liberty, and back to tyranny again. As I see it, in this country, a land of the most persistent idealism and blandest cynicism, the race is on between its decadence and its vitality.